Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you fine folks are watching this broadcast. It's the Iron Thunder Racing Network back for round number 3 of the Iron Thunder Racing League Truck Series Season 7. Tonight we're at the world's fastest half mile here at the fantastic Bristol Motor Speedway for the Appalachian 150. Tonight, if you haven't guessed, 150, that's probably like the number of laps we're doing. We're most certainly doing 150 laps tonight from this fantastic track. We got 30 cars registered. I think we're going to see 28 take the track tonight. They're currently get ready to go on track and do some qualifying. Before we go over to Chris Stapleton and the National Anthem, let's talk about some track facts for you real quick. Again, we're at Bristol Motor Speedway, located here in Bristol, Tennessee, at this wonderful track, as long as you get a good kart race tonight. The banking, I didn't take a look at that number, but I know it's progressively banked, and they changed that in 2007. This track has seen a lot of reconfigurations. We've seen it be asphalt, now it's concrete, now it's progressive banking. They did things with the top lane. There's a lot of interesting things they've done with this track since it opened in 1961. It's officially 0.533 miles according to iRacing. If you open up the iRacing, like if I were to click the space bar, it pull up, it says a half a mile. And according to the Discord post I read earlier today, it said 80 miles. We do a half a mile and 150 laps. That's 75 miles, but what do I know? Quick look at your weather. It's currently today's date about 8 o'clock, 85 degrees air temp, 88 track temp, partly cloudy, with no humidity. Matt Cherry was your winner last week, so he's in for sure in the playoffs. Here is your current top 12 for the chase. Brandon Kluser here's being tied for 12th with George Balfanes and Adam Boyles and Kevin Hatcher. There's a 4-way tie for 12th in points. There's still 5 races tonight being included in that to determine the 12 drivers who get to race for the championship. But I think that should be everything we need to cover here. We'll go ahead and get to Chris Stapleton singing our wonderful national anthem, and we'll be right back.
To honor America with the performance of the national anthem, 8-time Grammy Award winner, Chris Stapleton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light was so at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular upon us singing out, yeah, through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And again, thank you to Chris Stapleton for doing that fantastic rendition of the national anthem back in February. Yeah, that's probably one of the better ones I've heard in a while. But with that being said, there you can see my home screen. Congratulations, you guys can see my home screen. That's cool. I didn't want you guys to see my home screen. That's because I clicked around the screen. But we'll go ahead and take a look at your current... Oh, there's some... Alright, let's try this again. There you go. No. Why is that moving? Now let's try this. Alright, there you go. There's your starting lineup for tonight. You can see on the provisional poll for tonight, in a 00, I believe, is the closer will be Landon Polinsky as his teammate, Adam Boyles, will be starting on his outside in row number 1. In row number 2, you'll see Ryan Dingler and Shane Fuller. Shane Fuller on the back of his truck tonight has hashtag Zachary Strong. Zachary is currently in a battle with leukemia. I don't know how old he is, but he's fighting childhood leukemia. It's something we wish no one would fight, especially a child. They wanted me to mention that tonight. And Zachary, we're wishing you the best in your battle with leukemia. And trying to think, there is a link shared on the Pickle Games Twitter to GoFundMe if you guys want to donate anything. I believe they're doing $1 per lap, $2 per lap for every lap that Paul Majivka goes a lap down. It's all going to a good cause. But it's Dingler and Shane Fuller in row 2. But there is again hashtag Zachary Strong on the back of his truck. In row number 3, we'll see Braden Pamitat. I don't know if he was mentioning how he might not make the full race tonight, but he will be starting P5. We see Dave Madsen. In row number 4, we'll see Storm Patterson and last week's winner, 2-time winner actually, in Matt Cherry. In row number 5, we'll see Treston Knott and Megan Gregory. Right now, we'll be starting 11th. He's currently now on track, but we also see Brandon Klusterhus in 12th. Kelvin Mosier and Brian Mills will be in row number 7. In row number 8 will be Matt Quick and Matt Klusterhus. Row 9 we'll see George Balfans and Paul Smith. Row 10 we'll see the Ford truck. He's currently is out there. Paul Majivka and Kevin Hash. Row 11 we'll see Rob Stewart. By the way, Paul Majivka, again, he has the hashtag Zachary Strong on his back number as well. In row number, let's see here. Where were we? Yep, we're off to Rob Stewart and Matthew Weisenbach in row 11. In row number 12, we'll see Sawyer Ott and Josh Coley. Row 13, we'll see Christopher Gale and Andy Kosolova. And the last starter in the field tonight did not get qualifying lap. The 28th and final starter will be Joseph C. Gordon. Again, Dylan Hill is technically on that starting sheet, but he is race admin. And Joseph Dullen joined when he shouldn't have joined. So there is your starting lineup for tonight's Appalachian 150 from Bristol. Again, we're going to go, I think, the official distance is 170 some miles according to the schedule, but if we're going to go half a mile, it's official distance is 150 laps. The official race distance, like 79 miles. It's a 0.533 mile track. And, but going a half mile, it should be 75 miles tonight. So there's that. Again, we're racing a dual pit road. Apparently, we've never raced a single pit road version of this track. Even though I think it'd be a little bit better off, a little bit less confusing. I think we're going to have 4 or 5 drivers pinging, unfortunately, on the backstretch, so that's going to suck for them when it comes to pit stops. But we should be seeing this iRacing.com pace truck making a left-hand turn here. And the flagman, Barney, giving us the green flag to go racing. Tonight from Bristol. After watching practice and listening to a couple of drivers, they did mention how tonight's race could potentially be a multi-groove race. Usually when you see a Bristol race here on the iRacing.com Motorsport Simulation, it's been usually that Highline Fest. Of course, the Highline is going to be primarily strong on corner exit. You're going to see a lot of guys get run off. But you can see here what Storm Patterson's trying to do here 4 laps into this race. He's trying to battle for third with Ryan Dingler, is use that bottom line. Now the bottom line does save you tires, so as he if this can pay off here, as it's not currently working for Storm Patterson here in the battle for third. There's a little bit disagreement here between George Balafans and Kelvin Mosher over the radio, side by side coming to the start finish line, complete lap number 5. For sure, a true side-by-side battle here, as that battle for third did settle it down for a split second there between Storm and Dingler. Also got a further back here between Stewart and Majivka on the bottom line, see if he can get around that 76 machine. And we are under caution. What happened? Here's the replay. Oh, it gets loose off of Ford. Let's make sure nothing stemmed further. So I know these two are having a little bit disagreement here on the radio, so I want to make sure nothing happened prior to this. But it just looks like what you typically see corner exit at Bristol. It just gets loose on him. See it one more time. Just corner exits. It's in 2 tricky spots when it comes to this track. It just snaps loose. And unfortunately, that's what happened to George here. Why ain't my timing screen? Why ain't my timing screen? Hang on, let me get into settings real quick. Oh, somebody's on ball here. That's cool. Where can I find this? As we're currently under caution, George Balafan spinning off at turn number 4. By the way, the stage tonight is at lap number 75. We didn't mention that. The stage is at halfway again tonight, lap number 75. I thought it was going to be different throughout. Let's see. I can't move that. Can't move this. Oh, I think I broke my timing screen. Hang on. I broke the timing screen, guys. Oh, why is the camera thing there? Oh, hang on. Oh, settings. There we go. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Where? I'm just trying to find, because my little screen here of session events, I can pull this up for y'all, isn't showing the Rex. So there's that. It's kind of hard to see who Rex without a timing screen. But we are 12 laps in. We're underneath our first caution in Bristol, so we are currently about 6 miles into the race. So again, it's for George Balafans. Got loose off turn number 4. And it did look like he did make contact with Quick underneath that caution. So there's that. Matt Quick did. I think it was Matt Quick. I could be wrong, but if we take a look here, I think it was left front damage. Yeah, you can see some sort of left front damage there. But I think we should be getting ready to go back green here as the pace lights are off on the iRacing.com pace truck. as we get 13 laps completed. When we get back racing, it'll be lap number 14. As the pace truck is off, the restart zone is there, and we're back racing here at Bristol. Polinsky again doing another amazing restart here, getting to that top line, pulling away about 0.2 of a second. His teammate Adam Boyle trying to take a look here on the inside, see if he can do anything potentially off the corner exit. But the battle now moves back to third again, as Storm Patterson uses another restart here to try to use that bottom lane. Might not be quite in yet to see if he can get around that 23 machine, as we're under caution. And it's George Balfans again. Oh, what happened this time? What happened to George? It got neutral on him, got a little loose. You can see right there, he's trying to save it. We'll watch it from the far chase cam. We'll watch him try save it, loose, and it wasn't 100% sideways. But again, at a track where there's really nowhere for people to go. So when that happens, there's nowhere really for him to go, and boom, he goes around. Because of contact with the number 48 machine. And does not get hit by anyone else. But he did mention here on the radio that he might need some tires. So there might be an opportunity for him now to come down pit road and get those tires. So there is that. I just want to move my timing screen. Can I move my timing screen? I want to mess with the settings here. As we're under caution, our second caution of the night here. So pretty, I think a pretty good rate for being, I don't know, about 18 laps in. I mean, wish the number of pace laps that you do per caution isn't extreme. I feel like during that whole entire last caution, we were just pacing the whole entire time. Of course, we were pacing the whole entire time. But so far, it's been Polinsky out front, as I'm behind a little bit of connection issue there. That's fun. You see the pace truck disappear. But Polinsky's still out front. He hasn't lost any positions yet. Taking a quick look through your field, see here. Any names really moved up so far. We can do that by taking a look at your start. See Brandon Kuster, who's up 6 positions. Up to 6th place. You can see looking at Shane Fuller's last 4 spots. Stewart's up 7. You see Gill's up 10 so far in the short 20 laps we've ran tonight. 131 to go. And Brandon Pimpton's a big loser, but again, he was mentioning before the race he wasn't planning on making the whole race. Has outside sim things he needs to be up early to do tomorrow. So, I mean, I don't blame him. Take care of outside sim things before you do sim things, so there is that. So we're currently watching Elena Polinsky pace behind the iRacing.com pace truck. It's like, again, I feel like the pace laps are just too many for a track like this. I mean, also, I mean, we are, dual pit road, so there is that. I mean, you got pit lane 1, you can see the 94 exiting pit road. And you can see pit lane 2. I mean, we do have 2 pit roads, so there is that. So even, I can't tell. Is there anyone pitted on the back straightaway? And as you can see the field go by here, entrance of the back straightaway pit road. Yeah, we're only doing this we're doing dual pit road, so there is that. For people to remember that. So if you've qualified good and got a front stretch pit road, you can go ahead and enter down the front straightaway. If you didn't do so well in qualifying, you didn't get a qualifying lap in. Oh, we're on replay. Oh shoot. I thought I clicked live. I'm sorry guys. That's all on me. I was wondering for a second why it seemed like this caution was so long. But we're back green. That is a terrible mistake. As we're back racing here, Polinsky again is able to keep the outside lane going to the top here. As you can see, Storm Patterson did get around Dingler, as he's now setting his eyes here on the battle for second, as Brandon Kluster, who's now entered the battle here into the top 5. You see last week's winner Matt Cherry on the inside Dave Matson. This would be a battle for 6th place. Shane Fuller sitting there in 8th. But Kluster, who's again moving up a couple more spots there, so you currently watch Storm Patterson try to use that bomb line to see if he can potentially get around Boyles. But again, the top line is going to do so well on corner exit. You can see top line for everyone. First real battle for position here. Taking a look at things, I mean, they're separated by 10th or 2, so it's straight up. I bet you if we start going through here, you're not going to see anyone. You see the 4 of Paul Majivka on the bottom lane here. There's some trucks on the bottom lane. You can see Chris Gill currently side by side with Brian Mills. This will be a battle for 13th. The Sawyer Ott currently side by side with Matt Kluster here, since Ott's going to get that pass completed on the outside lane on quarter exit. You can see here Kluster needs to get up, and he does get up in front of that 03, but he says, now let's go back bottom for the corner exit here. As Polinsky has pulled away, and here it comes down below. He's having a little bit of a mistake here. He's going to drop 2, 3, potentially 4 spots here. He's going to be able to save it here. Let's quickly watch to see what happens. So him and see side by side with Matson for what looks to be 6th place, and Matson's blinking here, but Matson completes the pass. Yeah, he gets up in front of both. So let's go ahead and watch the replay. Oh, he just gets loose in the corner, but unlike Battle fans, didn't have a truck immediately right there to run him over. So he loses 4 spots with that, and he's going to have to, take a couple of laps because, I mean, the right rear tire is probably saying, please cool me down. But he's now being attacked here by the 84 machine. As we're, again, trying to do quick math, we're about 6 laps away from halfway in stage number 1 tonight. Oh, there goes the 09 machine. He has issues. He saves it. No, he doesn't. Let's get back on the 09. Where is he? On the apron, he was able to corral it, but he's going to take him a couple seconds. Let's watch the replay, because I think he did hit the inside wall here. And it just looks like tire trying to push it a little bit too soon. The tire is heated up, and when he's trying to corral and make contact with what looked to be the number 84 machine at Cherry, does do significant left front damage, hitting the inside wall there. Don't look now, Storm Patterson is closing in. On the 00 machines, he's currently trying to battle with the 5 machine. Put him a lap down and again go by it perfectly fine. And it's again, Storm Patterson is closing in. It's down a half a second. As Stewart's down pit road, what's see what potentially happen to him? Oh, he made contact corner exit. Oh, that's a hard inside hit. No caution. We stay green. He's currently on pit road. Back out front. As again, Storm Patterson is closing in on that 00 machine of Polinsky. Patterson's been running the bottom line majority of this green flag run. Majority of actually the green flag laps we ran so far tonight. So he's probably got a little bit better tires than you see on that 00 machine. As the caution flag is out. And it looks like potentially the 35 machine is around. Let's watch the instant replay here. Oh, he just snapped on him. You can see here, let's watch the truck. We'll go ahead and watch this from the far chase this time. Oh, and that's a hard impact for Welsenbach. We'll watch it here again. 35 is sort of odd. Reason for our 3rd caution tonight. And you can see here, it just snaps on him. You can feel like it got loose, which it did. It did get loose. And while I was trying to corral it, just falls a little bit behind in the steering. And in the process of that, the 29 machine of Welsenbach really had nowhere to go, with that 35 machine just coming back down across track. And unfortunately, that's going to be, I think, a fast repair for both Welsenbach and potentially that 35 machine is so odd. Let's take a look here. For sure, the 29 machine has taken his fast repairs. He did ask for a meatball flag to be cleared. So we're underneath our third caution, right as the 00 machine was being chased down by the number 45 machine of Storm Patterson. We're past halfway in the stage, so we take a quick look to see how many set of tires they get tonight. They get 3 set of tires. Explain real quick the reason why we didn't see a caution for both the 09 and the 26 that are off track. And we did see a caution for sorry, he was sitting perpendicular. He was sitting sideways on the track for the track coming through. They had 3 sets of tires tonight. I don't know if that's including on the set here. 3 sets, so they might have 3 total, or they might have 3 laying in pit road, but they do have 3 sets of tires, and again, I'm not 100% sure if that's laying or toll. But Polinsky now is going to have a new contender on his outside here for this restart. He will have a new contender in that number 45 machine of Storm Patterson. So we do go back live, making sure we are live. We are watching live. I click the live button. Yeah, I really wish I could move this. I currently can't move my timing screen, so I can't rotate it over to make sure we're 100% live. There we go. Yep, we are live. Alright, cool. But it's going to be Polinsky, Patterson, Kusser, Stingler, Cherry, Fuller, your top 6 here for the restart. Let's see how good of a restart Polinsky gets this time when we're actually watching live, so. We're not going to make that mistake as the pace truck is off. 44 laps completed of the first 75 here tonight. Is another decent restart here by the number 45 machine. Patterson's going to have that 25 on his inside, but it didn't really last for long as he's able to get the corner exit here. But now he sets his eyes here on Polinsky to see if he can potentially take over the lead for the first time tonight. Polinsky did look like he was having a little bit of issues here on the end of that run. Look a little further back here as Chris Gill has cracked the top 10, making his way around Kelvin Mosier. Side by side between the 15 and the 57, a little bit of a loose there, I think, for Treston on a corner exit, able to keep it under control. As it looks like single file from Patterson using the bottom line there, seeing if he can gain time. And it looks like it's, again, it saves tires from what I'm told from the drivers who did a lot of practice here. I know a couple of guys put a session Friday night to see if it can help them. Balfan's looking to complete the pass here for 19th on the 12 machine of Paul Smith, and he does. Side by side battle for 12th. And it just ended. As Chris Gill still using the bottom line here. See if he can get around that 22 machine. They're side by side here. Coming to the line, complete lap number 50. We're 1/3 of the distance tonight. 25 laps to go in the stage. Again, top 10 get points, 10 through 1. That's, I think, maybe a stage point. I'm not sure. And we have a caution. Which truck is it this time? I'm trying to think. Who wrecked? So it's in front of Paul. All right, what happened to George Balfans this time? It's with the 94 machine of George Balfans. Let's watch the replay here. I think carrying a little bit too much speed. And just a little bit too much speed, I think, going into the corner here. Into one. And it just gets loose, saying, understanding the radio may gave a little bit of contact to the 35 machine. So he's going to go ahead and get his lap back because he did not make contact with the number 94 machine. So the 35 will go ahead and get his lap back, and you can see kind of really nowhere for the 4 machine to go either here in this situation. Right, I mean, he's right behind the 35. And again, really nowhere, because you think, taking a look here at Stewart thinking maybe, he's able to get clear high. Wasn't really able to do that either, as Balfman's having multiple issues tonight. As it looks like the 00 came down pit road. It looks like a lot of guys came down pit road that time by. We'll go ahead and take a quick look here to see it. Pit road. No, what happened? Polinsky, why is he in third? So they're not showing pit lane time. So he wasn't in third for the time of caution. Let's watch. Why is he in third? He did lose the lead before the caution came out. Oh yeah, he got loose, I think, and then Harrison gets around, and then here comes Klusterhuis. Sorry, there is that. Polinsky did lose a lead over that as we were watching the battle for watching the battle between Gale. So we did lose on the battle for the lead. As your new leader is now the 45 machine of Storm Patterson with his teammate Brandon Kluster. We're 20 to go in the stage, 20 to go from halfway. So your restart will look like this. You'll see Patterson, Kluster on the front row. You're going to see Polinsky and Dingler in row 2. Row 3 will see Cherry and Fuller. Row 4 will see Boyles and Gale. And row 5 will see Ott and Mosier. There's your top 10 here. Mainly would receive playoff points, stage points, if the stage would end. But we still got 20 to go. I mean, 19 to go this time. As K-Truck is off the track, they're in the restart zone, and there goes the 45 machine on the restart. He probably will get to the top line. He will get to the top line, and he did there. Now puts the battle back on to second here, but we did see Polinsky slip up there towards the end of that last run. He's going to fall into third. Still some side-by-side action here as Gale's on the inside of Boyles, who has hit the wall, looks like at some point tonight, with some right side damage on it. As there's a nice little cluster of trucks right here. As you can see, you got a little bit of looseness there for the 15 machine. He's going to lose a spot to Mosier, but he'll still be within the top 10 here. Side-by-side right in from, though, for a split second. The 22 were side-by-side with that number 46 truck of Chris Gale. Gale's going to lose that spot to Boyles as he's continuing to run the bottom line. But now that he does have the lead, Storm Patterson looks like he's going to use that high line. He probably did save him a decent amount of tire running that bottom line there for the majority of that first run. And you see Polinsky's going to try to see if the bottom line can help him at all. But here comes the 23 machine, who gets right to his back bumper coming into turn number 1. He wasn't really able to do much with it. See a couple bows here. You can see a couple 2 wide bows here. Klusterhuis on the inside of Madsen. Madsen does get a little bit high there. Looks like it's got into the wall. Here comes a 29. I think the 29 is on tires, by the way. Make sure we get this information correct for you. He is on a set of tires. He's on about 21 lap tires. So it's about 40 lap fresher tires. Then you can see Klusterhuis and I wouldn't say Matson. Matson's on the same stint as the around goes a 23 and a 15. What happened to Dingler? Let's watch what happened to Ryan Dingler here. Oh, it's all because the 00 gets into the wall. No, and then, oh. And the 15 was just checking up for... Damn. Hang on, let's pause this real quick, because I don't think we're wrecking at this time, but let's watch this. From the far chase of Dingler. In the wall goes the 00, you can see right here. Yep, just get loose and hits the wall. Dingler hits the inside wall. Unfortunately, I mean... watching this from Treston High, he's just slowing up because he sees a 23 truck coming back up the track, and it's everyone else. Boom, back up the track. I mean, you did the right thing, just check up, but no one else checked up. It's just not... Man. And it also happened to be the 29 machine of Welsenbach. 00, the 09. I think the 24 might have gotten a piece of it. Yeah, it did hit there. 94 is involved. That's a lot of trucks involved in that one. Welsenbach already used his fast repair, so this might be a little bit of a questionable situation for him here. Don't know how much damage he potentially got out of that. It all stemmed from the 00 hitting the wall, which then, I mean, they hit the wall right in front of the 23 of Dingler. Dingler really had nowhere to go in that situation. When he hit him. After hitting him, it sent him to the inside wall. And I mean, it's not one of those situations you can't really control after you hit that. I mean, you could be on the... Yeah, there's nothing really Dingler could have done there. He just went back across the track, and then fortunately, process of checking up for the 15 machine gets ran over. I mean, at that point, it's just a short track wreck. Being ran over by the 03 machine, and then after that, everyone's just there for... But making sure we're back online for you, making sure we're not going to miss this restart again. It's going to be Patterson, Klooster, who's on row 1, Polinsky, Cherry on row 2, row 3 we'll see Fuller and Boyles, row 4 we'll see Mosier, Matson, row 5 will be Balfans and Welsenbach. Both, I think, may have had a tiny little piece, just a bit of a piece in the last caution. When we do get back, restart, we'll be taking the restart here on lap number 69, so we'll be seeing about 7 to go on the stage as Patterson gets a good jump, and we'll go back to the top lane like you would expect here. This is kind of like Diamond, that high exit low. He's able to maintain the lead here. It's not going to be side-by-side out between Polinsky, who was just in the wall in the last caution, and just going to get past like nothing here by the 84 machine. Move him up. Two-time winner on the season already, and Matt Cherry. Welsenbach on inside of the 94 machine, as this will be a battle for 10th. Anything does happen between these two. You gotta remember there's 2 trucks right behind him who are probably looking for a couple of stage points here. This is again battle for 9th actually. So if anyone wants to slip up, give him an opportunity here. As Welsenbach gets loose here in turn 1, he's able to corral it. He's gonna fall outside the top 10 now. Now let's put the battle between him and Rittenauer for 11th, and he's gonna lose 11th. It's been Jeffco looking on the inside. Dingler trying to see if he can come back through here and make some rebounds here. Didn't look like he took his quick fix I think he saved that in his back pocket. And left side has some damage. You can see he's just going to run the bottom line here. And runs back up to the wall here. He's now currently sitting in 14th place. But coming off a 4 this time, we'll see the white flag in the stage. As Patterson has about half a second, and there's a caution. Well, who wrecked this time? What happened to Battle Fans this time? As it looks like it's him. Oh, just gets loose in front of Rittenauer. Oh, again, nowhere for the 29 machine to go. Oh, and his teammate gets into him as well. Just another situation where he just gets loose. Unfortunate for Battle Fans tonight. I know that the setup when we originally came here for official series was loose. And appearing it reaches a certain point on tires and the track condition, it just becomes even more slick. It's going to be unfortunate here. And Welzenbach just really had nowhere else to go. Let's watch from a far chase from here because you can see right here, you know, he's just thinking, okay, he's fine. All right, sees him slip up just a tiny bit. There goes around. And you think, okay, gas it up, go. Just nowhere really for him to go. Unfortunate for Welzenbach. I'm pretty sure he's used his one of his fast repairs tonight. But I think that does bring up some pit stops here. As Rittenauer stayed out. So he's only on 25 lap of tires. Quick on 12, Dingler on 12. So a little bit of strategy being played out here. Is I'm pretty sure stage 1, or one and only stage tonight, goes to the 45 machines for passing. And comes out, looks like 8th place here. So it looks like he's going to be the first car on 4 fresh Goodyear tires. Kevin Hash, looks like he drove through pit road. Didn't take a set of tires. Matt Cherry, 2-time winner in the season already. Looks like he's able to gain a spot in Klusterhuis on pit road. But we're starting on the inside line, so I don't know how much good that's going to do him. Looks like Polinsky might be a big loser of this one. I mean, he came in 4th. Comes out 13th after the top 8 cars stay out. Kevin Hash looks like he's coming out pit road right now. Is that? I think we're on caution number 5 tonight, and I really hate to say this for George, but he's been involved in a couple of them. 3, 4, maybe 5 of them. Unfortunately, you don't like to see it. A rough night for him. But as we're gonna get ready to go back racing here, as the 87 machine called out the top line here, and we do get things set back going. It's going to be Rittenauer, Quick, Coley. No, not Coley. Coley's not 3rd. Coley would be 4th. So it'll be Dingler, Coley, Gale, Mills, Patterson, Cherry, Klusterhuis, Boyles. Your top 10 here. 3 of the Sip and Shine guys in the top 4. Dingler right here. Dingler with that left side damage still from... I'm pretty sure his license. I don't think he got side-by-side contact with anyone really outside of that. Well, we're through stage number 1. We're halfway through the race. We're going to come back around here when we do get to the green flag. It'll be 70 laps to go. And it's been I think, a pretty calm night so far here in Bristol. It's a pace truck is off. And Rittenauer is going to get an amazing start. That inside line gets a terrible jump. What a terrible jump there by that outside line. It's going to stack things up behind him. You're going to be side by side here. Again, fresh tires. First truck on the fresh tires is going to be that 45 machine. As they're going to start to try to pounce here. Some of these guys are around 12, 13 lap full tires, so it's not really much. So you're going to get side by side here with the 23 going into turn number 3. Isn't really going to do much. Oh, there's trouble! Around goes at 46. It's quickly dropping him. I'm trying to get to the 46. 46 involved, the 89 is involved. I'm pretty sure the 23 is also involved. The 25 was involved. What happened? Oh, what happened there? Is the kill just coming up the track? Sorry for the cough, sorry. Oh, the tiny bit of neck up, but the 46 looked like... well, hang on. I don't know if he should be saying sorry quick. I don't think the 46 truck was coming up the track. I think... oh, there's multiple trucks involved in this one. Again, I don't know. Right here, I don't... where's the 89? There's the 89. I think... let's watch on board with him real quick. I don't know. It's hard to tell if Gale was coming up. I mean, Gale was coming up, but also at the same time, you can see, like, quick struck here. Move down just a tiny bit. So it's hard to say, like, who's really much at fault for that. See, Gale's coming up, but he didn't, like... I guess we need to ride on board with the 46 machine to see which way his wheel is going at this time. He wasn't coming up. He wasn't coming up. So I think that's more on quick here. You can see that slight input. Let's watch it here. To the left. I mean, that's what kind of caused him to cause the netcode to happen. I think we're in our 6th or 7th caution. You know, it's kind of playing out for that 87 machine who did stay out at the end of the stage caution. But yeah, it seems interesting. Unfortunately, there's nowhere really for the 25 machine to go. You can see some front end damage to him. Kind of went into it. You can see Dingler still has some sort of damage on his machine. That left front really looks bad. Where's that 84? I know that 84 was involved. Might have took his fast repair. Well, he still got 0-1 fast repair, so he's good. Did not use his fast repair. 46 machine did not use his fast repair. 89, well, certainly didn't use his fast repair. So there's your look on that for that wreck. And quickly setting up your restart here, so we can get right here. It's Rittenauer Kolik, Rittenauer taking the bottom line here. Patterson, Klusterhuis, row 2. So the fresh tires are there. As we're back racing here with 89 laps, 88 laps down, on lap number 89. Rittenauer to the top line here. But again, fresh tires are right there, side by side for third. Klusterhuis goes from the top to the bottom here to see if he can maybe get a little bit of a push here to 45 machine. But again, you're going to get a little bit better run from the top line corner exit. It's right now for second. I mean, these guys are going to try to hold on as long as they can with that high line. As they both just go ahead and fall in line. So other guys on fresh tires are also here. I mean, I think Boyle's also on the same lap of tires. So, I mean, there's 3 guys in a row here. Eventually going to start being able to make some maneuvers here on these guys out front. It's because Patterson, again, going to try to go to the bottom line. I think he might have clipped the apron there just a tiny bit, but he's going to fall right back in line as it didn't work that attempt. Jifko was on the inside of the 93th machine, but also, take a look here, 24 machines on the inside of the 12 machine. Matt Klusterhuis on the inside of Paul Smith. As right now continues to lead, he's got about 0.3 of a second. As Patterson's still trying to maneuver this pass on the 33 machine and Josh Collett. And that's probably the best position he's been coming off the corner exit, meaning that just a nose ahead. So, I mean, he's making that inside line work. You just got to get a hell of a run. It might be like better to like set up a run mid-corner and try to get off the corner there. Daimler's continuing to fall back with a little bit of damage there. He's yet to taking this fast repair. I think he's going to wait. You can currently see Daimler 23 machine's just going to drop. He's going to drop to 10th. And he's going to fall right behind. I think Sawyer ought to be okay. And it's Joseph C. Gordon is around. Oh, it got loose on him well after the corner. Real quick, making sure we're not missing anything real quick, because they're side by side for second. Let's go back there between Coley and Patterson while these two fight. Fuller's taking a look here with Mosier. It's closing in on Matson, who did, I think, also stay out underneath that last stage. No, Matson came down pit road. Never mind. Matson's on the same set of tires. Sorry. So they're not on a different set of tires. Kevin Hatch works on the inside of the 29 machine. This is a battle for 18th. It's Chris Gills on the inside of the 4 machine of Majivka. Battle for 15th. You can go ahead and probably give Gale that spot. Majivka's also going to lose another spot to Brian Mills here. Fall back to 17th. He's going to lose 2 more. As here goes Welsenbach around. And I think you should also see the 03 machine and Kevin Hash go around him here too, just shortly. Jordan Patterson's right there, by the way, on the back bumper of the 33 machine, but he's yet to do anything with it. And he's just trying to fall, see if he can get around, see if he can work it here. As we're down to 47 laps to go. We're 103 in the books tonight. Brian Mills on the outside here. Chris Gillis is about the 15th. Really only side-by-side battle, as you can see. They're still holding on here for 11th as Klusterhuis looks to go around. Bowler is going to lose a spot to Mosier. This is for 7th. Mosier in the high line. And as you can see, Patterson, again, another situation where he's right there and gets a little bit loose on him. Really trying to get that bottom line to work here as it closed in on the 87 machine of Rittenauer as well. So we're about to have a 3-way battle for the lead. Paxton really not be able to complete the pass unless he make contact with the 33 machine. Hangs onto it. And he's going to lose third in the process of that. So the battle for second dissipates because of contact there. Looking back at 10th here, Polinsky gets around Dingler. I think we're trying to hang on, probably, and see, next caution we get. Occasionally think about taking that quick fix because he has a lot of left side damage, a lot of left front damage as well on that 23 Chevrolet tonight. As Coley's right there, by the way. As Patterson's also right there, he gets into the back bumper and there's a wreck. Well, let's watch what happens here coming up at 2. Oh, he just gets loose. I mean, there's... I don't know if there's... He just gets loose. Oh. Let's see if we can see where Patterson here potentially made a maneuver. I mean, he kind of, once he got corralled in front of Patterson, by the way, we'll be taking over the lead here with some pit stops between right now. I mean, he just kind of just stopped right in front of him. I mean, 33 truck does get loose. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell where he's going to go. So when he does make contact here with the back bumper, I mean, it's most certainly Patterson really had nowhere to go, and also Boyles really had nowhere to go. I mean, in reality, Coley goes in front of either line, he's going to get ran over there. Because again, he just gets loose. Just watch him here. He's trying to, I guess, get the... Well, hang on. Let's be more specific here, because I don't want to say he was trying to go high line, low line on the corner. Where's that culling machine? There's the culling machine. Let's watch it here. So I think he was trying to set something up here. He's right there and then cuts it right down. But when he does that, this trucker like step down on him. And I mean, again, really nowhere for, I guess. I mean, it's hard to say on that one. Because, I mean, Coley had, corral the trucks, like, why is he's going around and potentially taking out more trucks. As we're getting 113 laps completed, we're on lap number 114. That puts us at, doing some quick math, 37 laps to go. Probably make my lap to go transition at 50. But with 37 laps to go, let's go ahead and take a quick look at next week for the Truck Series. We go to Watkins Glen for the New York 160. We have 41 laps at 2.45 mile road course. So if you do remember, about almost a month ago at this point, we were doing some road racing. I think we were there at Watkins Glen almost a little over a month ago. So there is that. As it looks like the pace lights are off on the iRacing.com pace truck. As we're going to get ready to go back racing here, it's going to be Patterson, Matson, Mosier, Polinsky, Majivka, Balfans, Rittenauer, Boyles, Klusterhuis, Fuller. Interesting group here in the top 10 for the restart. Balfan's been involved in a couple cautions tonight. You see his teammate. We haven't really seen the Ford truck out front tonight. So, I mean, the Ford truck's up in new territory. As we're back racing as we get into the restart zone, Patterson gets a good jump, making sure he doesn't do a lane change, because that was an issue that got caught last week. As we're going to have some check off at turn number 2. We're going to be 3 wide between the two Badger racing machines. As Klusterhuis puts the 84 on the wall there. So Ford truck just doesn't have the giddy up and go here on this restart. Side by side with Klusterhuis, now going to be side by side with Dingler. You can see the 94 machine. He's a little bit slow and he's around. And oh, there's some hard hits there. 23, the 24, the 35. No! George! Again, it just gets loose on him in the middle of the corner. Also, the 84 got involved in that one. Oh no! Did he hit the inside wall? Oh, he stopped in the middle of the track there. I think he was able to corral it. But you know who didn't corral it? He made a very hard impact in the wall there. Matt Klusterhuis. Dingler involved. I think Dingler might have used his quick fix. On Dingler. There's Dingler. Oh man, he just used his quick fix and gets involved in that one. Damn. 35 machine had gotten involved. Oh, he just gets stopped. Oh, he was No! I really hate to break the news, Treston, but you aren't predicting that one. Slow, slow, slow. But here he comes into the 35 machine who's trying to go as low as he can because you can see the 23 truck coming back across the track. That's some decent left front damage there to the 35 machine as well. We're under caution again. We're going to be approaching about 25 laps to go once we get things all said and done. So Patterson's still up front. And that all happened after the 94 machine just... I figure out the issues. That's cool. Pace lights are off on the iRacing.com pace truck. We're going to be going back racing here with 28 laps to go. So we've seen about 10 cautions tonight. Patterson, Matson, Polinsky's back up there. Mosier. Boyle's Fuller. Right now, Reclusive Cruz, Majivka, Cherry, top 10. So, very interesting. We're starting up front here as we're in the restart zone. We're back racing here at Bristol. Side-by-side action here as Patterson's able to gap the field about half a second here. As a lot of guys have now gone to the bottom lane. Bottom lane does work. Doesn't work the best, but does work. That's because here's the side-by-side with the 87 machine. That'll be a battle for 5th. Trying to use that bottom line and see if it gets to work. As well as battling with Matson for 2nd. While these guys are battling out, it just lets Patterson just pull away here with 25 laps to go. As well as able to get around the 09 machine of Matson. That's we're under caution again. Let's watch the replay. What happened here? Oh, tried to clear himself. That's what he did. Okay. That's what we see here. 35 tried to clear himself in front of the 89 machine. It didn't really work. And it's just a kind of like a chain reaction, kind of a wreck behind him. I mean, you see 2 trucks around. You can see the 15 machine, unfortunately, involved again in this one. A 94 machine is also going to get involved in this one. Those are 26, but you can see these guys start to check up. The 93 really does check up. I mean, you see 2 trucks in front of you wrecking, and you can also see the forward truck. Sorry about that. I mean, he gets through it. But you know who doesn't really check up? That 26 machine, and you also didn't see the 46 machine check up. I mean, really, you just see a lot of chain reaction after the 93 does the right thing. Check up for this. Where is 93 machine? Where is... Yeah, there's some checkups there. That caused the wreck. I guess. Do I have some time? Yeah, we do have some time. Let's watch it unfold from the 93 machine. Let's go and watch this unfold from. Because he sees it happen. He sees it happen, and then boom. I think he's on the brakes right here. Maybe a split second too late, but you know who doesn't hit the brakes? And Gregory. He's going to go ahead and bloop. And then the 46, let's go bloop into a back of him. George, I think, did I just get stopped? George doesn't get stopped. Oh, man. As we're going to get ready to go back racing here, we're going to have 20 laps to go. I think we might be in the double-digit cautions now. It's going to be Patterson taking the top line with bullets on the inside. You can see written out Madsen. You're going to see Mosier, You're going to see Fuller, Cherry, and Mills Cole, your top 10. So we're going to get ready here to go into the Geico restart zone to take 20 laps to go. 19 laps to go. This time, 131 in the books. And Patterson now to an amazing restart here. He's able to gap these guys well. And, I mean, a really good restart for both bulls. Rittenauer, Madsen's going to be the first side-by-side battle here for fourth with Kluserhoos. Brandon Kluserhoos, that is. Let's see if we can use the old bottom line here. Madsen does have some front-end damage on that 09 Navy machine. But Patterson didn't really pull away like he did last time, as Bull's within about 2/10. He's within actually a car length as he gets inside of Patterson here. We're going to come into 16 laps to go once we get back to the stripe, as we're under caution again. I don't know who caused this caution. We need to watch it from the blimp. What happened to the 09 machine? Oh, he just gets loose. Oh! Alright, we need to watch here. Let's watch from the far chase and see what happens. This is the 09 update match, and he got loose in the middle of the corner. He's corralling it. He got corralled. He's back going here. He's now 3 wide, corner exit 2. I mean, he didn't really lead. He didn't see much of a lane here for the 00 here. While corralling things. And that's what caused this wreck to happen. No, did they wreck more behind them? Doesn't look like they wrecked more. What? I mean, I know why the caution's thrown. I mean, there's an all potential possibility for more trucks to be wrecked, right? But you see, here's the wreck right here. That's a fair caution. I will say that's a fair caution. As Madsen did get loose there, and kind of just again didn't really give much space. Like I say, didn't give really much space when he maneuvered back up the track. And he did that. I mean, there's only so much that Polinski can do there because he has a truck on his outside. I mean, you can't. Madsen could just give a little bit more space there. So there is that. We're gonna come back racing here with about 11 laps to go, maybe 10. These things are all said and done because Patterson did just call out the outside lane here for this restart. He did call it out last restart, and that's going to mean Boyle's going to start on the inside. You see Rittenauer Klusterhuis row 2. You see Cherry Mosier row 3. You see Coley Fuller row 4. And Dingler, after the whole entire race of, incident he had earlier and then being involved in taking his quick fix, is still in the top 10. Ring 9th with Brian Mills. 10th. But yeah, it's going to be a restart with 11 laps to go. And if I had to guess, we're not done wrecking yet. There's no way. We're within 10 to go. This truck's a little bit of a handful to drive now, 100% a handful to drive. We're going to see some wrecks still here to go. But we're for sure we'll see the iRacing.com pace truck exit the track here off turn number 4, and we approach the Geico restart zone. For 11 laps to go. And the inside line got sleeping. That gives an opportunity for Klusterhuis to get all the way up to second here in the outside lane, side by side with Boyles. All he was almost to the back bumper of Patterson that time. 10 laps to go. And there's a caution. There, I told you. We're gonna see cautions. And he's in the pit barrels, man. What happened? Oh, there's a couple. Oh, had a little bit more speed than was there? What's happening in front of him? What happened in front of him? Like, where's Paul? There's Paul. All right. He sends it a little bit deeper, and he did have a little bit more speed, but I don't know, it's old tires. Oh, and there's Joseph Seagard, who was talking about how he's getting laps back, man. Damn! And then goes into the pit barrier. So let's see how this looks from the cockpit. Oh yeah, he wasn't fully expecting this big of a checkup into the corner. I think also maybe the 00, maybe the 29 was thinking maybe they see a little bit of a wreck from maybe the 35 to 46 or something, because they're like the speed difference is huge in the corner. Like, damn. Like him going into the corner. That's not going to show me current speed here. That's unfortunate. But he gets it shift down okay. I just want to see how's it look going into the barrels. Getting help from the 5 machine. There's the 76 machine. Oh, and there's... he really didn't have much of a place to go here. Because here comes the 5 machine. The 5 machine just guided him to the tires. The water barrels. An unfortunate potential end of the night for the 4 machine was Zachary Strong in the back of it. That he was expecting to have with that hashtag on the back of his machine tonight. But with a little bit of an announcement, Mike, here, a little bit of a change that we've seen all race long. We're going to get the 3 laps to go signal as soon as the caution comes out. So we're going to get back racing within 10 to go quick. A little bit quicker than we've seen all night long. We're going to only have 3 pace laps before the caution comes out once we get back to the line, and we're able to shorten the cautions down to 3 laps. With that being said, it kind of doesn't give the opportunity for Patterson, I guess, to call the outside lane here, as he chooses the bottom lane this time from his teammate Brandon Kluster here. So you're going to see in the outside lane the first 2 trucks be Boyles and Rittenauer. Again, I don't think we're done wrecking here with 5 laps to go. Pace truck's off. And in the restart zone we are. We're back racing with 5 laps to go. And it's not going to look good here for Kluster, who's going to potentially lose one spot. As Rittenauer is going to be on the outside of him. He's trying to see if he can force himself up. Not really going to be able to work. As we're now 4 laps to go. Does Patterson have enough to hang on to the lead? As the battle right now is between Rittenauer and Klusterhus for second. They make contact on the front straightaway. With 3 laps to go. 2.5 to go. Again, Klusterhus on the bottom. So now the battle goes to the lead here between Boyles and Patterson. With 2 laps to go. Boyles, by the way, did run the fastest lap of the race on lap number 147. Gets a push from Rittenauer. As it could potentially be for second place here, coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Don't look now, but Matt Cherry's in the window for third here. As Storm Patterson's going to come off of turn number 4 here, unless there's a miraculous run from Boyles to stop the Matt Cherry winning streak and claim the win here at Bristol. Adam Boyles comes home second. You can see Ray Rittenauer was able to finish in third. Klusterhus did finish in fourth. Unable to beat. Unable to beat Rittenauer. Cherry comes home fifth. Another solid finish. Another good point stay for him coming home in fifth. Moser finished sixth. You can see Josh Coley. Ryan Dingler. Brian Mills and Shane Fuller round out your top 10. And I just know that this interview is going to be a great interview when he comes up here. I just know it. So let's go ahead and I don't know what camera I want to go. Let me go far rear chase while he burns this thing down. He's going to burn this thing down, and we're going to get right here by turning on this Discord button. And I give him opportunity. I think I need to mute this too. Unfortunately, you're not going to hear his burnout chat. So we're going to actually pause this. I clicked the wrong thing. I didn't want to do that. Hang on, sorry. One second. There we go. And where is that 45 machine? There's a 45 machine, and we're going to pull him up into the booth. You're in the booth. Hello?
Hello. Hi.
Well, we're here with race winner tonight, Storm Patterson. You've been begging me to pull you up into the booth during the race. How about instead I pull you up in the booth for a race win?
Well, I think that's one better than a race reporter type thing. So, yeah, man, what a race, all right.
Oh yeah, it was a very interesting race. I mean, we've seen, some people able to use the bottom lane, and then people choosing to stay on tires or not come down and get tires. And then, I mean, it's Bristol, so you unfortunately see the wrecks. We've seen a little bit of everything tonight.
Yeah, we definitely did. Long race. I thought third away there when I just didn't pit. And I thought it was over. And then the cautions just fell right, and I was able to defend against Boyles pretty well. Had a little incident with Coley there in the race, and I feel terrible about that. But it's what it is. You'll have that type of thing here, especially a place like Bristol. Yeah, man, what a race. I came in here with a lot of confidence. I love this place. Just glad to be able to get it done. We got us a truck win at Bristol.
You know what that means?
What does that mean, buddy?
You have one of those 12 spots in the chase for the Truck Series title.
I know. I'm excited to be in the playoffs. Kind of forgot about that, to be honest. I guess we're locked in. Don't got to worry about anything, which is nice. We usually don't start turning it on till later in the season. So, yeah, happy to get a win here early. And, yeah, looking forward to, I think we're at Watkins Glen next week. So, looking forward to going there.
I know. We've seen Cherry rattle off 2 wins in a row. Do you think he can rattle off 2 wins in a row? Or
it depends if a Canadian by the name of Eric Drapeau shows up.
That's a fair
I think
point.
if Eric doesn't show up, I think I have a chance. But if Eric shows up, it's lights out for him unless he makes a mistake. So I'm confident. I like Watkins Glen a lot. Yeah, just looking forward to it. We have a really fun season here. Yeah.
Well, before we go ahead and let you go back and check, because I think you were summoning a certain somebody to Discord channel.
I gotta thank my sponsors, Alex.
Well, yeah, I was gonna let you do that before we let you go.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, there was an opportunity.
I gotta thank Lane Coin Podcast. Check them out on Spotify. Mark Harris and everyone at Skybox NASCAR, Ott Company, Pals Trade, and Express Esports, everyone that makes this happen. Sorry for putting this on. And yeah, just really excited to be racing here. Really excited to win and fun night.
Fun night indeed. Well, it's your first one of the season. Hopefully, you get to interview you more for the race winners. And
I hope so too.
Hope you have
so too.
Great rest of your night. And
I will, buddy. We're Bristol winners. It's Bristol, baby. Heck
yeah, you are. Let's go ahead and move them on down there. It's your race winner, Storm Patterson. And Adam Boyles is in the Discord. All right, let's see if I move him up to the booth here. He'll actually talk to me. I mean, I know we did have some issues here with trying to get the second place winner at Daytona. So let's see if we can get the second place finisher tonight, Adam Boyles.
How's it going?
You finished second tonight. You did have an opportunity there with about 3 laps to go. You were on the inside of the 45 machine, but just the tires too far gone. Couldn't get done. Was it just that list of a setup?
The simple way to put it is I made a mistake. It was like, as a driver, obviously, second hurts, but like with a driver who has 50 laps worse tires, and I was there with them and still lose, that's kind of a hard one to swallow for sure. I just made a mistake coming out of turn 3. I guess I was trying to stay on his outside, and I just gassed it up a little too quick, got loose, and then the whole turn 1, I just slid. So I had to kind of like let off, get it saved, and then at that point, there wasn't enough time left to go and catch up to him. But it's all good. I gotta thank Jesus. Without him, I couldn't do this. But it was a fun race for sure. The past 2 races, you can probably tell like we have not ran good. I think 16th and 14th. We want to fight for wins and stuff, and we haven't done that the past 2 weeks. So it's awesome that we're able to do that here at Bristol. So
you did qualify up front. You pretty much stayed up front all night long. Maybe a smack in a wall there. I think towards the middle of stage 2, kind of.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
I don't know if that was you or your teammate Polinsky, but one of you two got in the wall there, and he's, luckily you got caution there to stop the bleeding from, the positions you were losing there. But, I mean, you ran a solid race tonight, man.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that was Landon, and then, like, the crash with 24 to go, or about 40 to go, where, like, everybody kind of piled in. I got in there, and honestly, that kind of helped me finish second, because I started 8th with fresher tires, and everybody else didn't have fresh tires. So honestly, like, getting in a crash kind of helped me.
I mean, sometimes a crash can be a savior, man.
Hey, that's right.
Now, before we go ahead and let you go back down there and talk things over with, I think, Brian and Manning, is there anyone you'd like to give a quick shout out to, a quick thank you to?
My mom and dad. I'm pretty sure my dad's watching, so what's up? Obviously, Jesus, without him, nothing's possible, right? And then I got to thank everybody at Ridge Running Racing. They bring fast race cars. They try to fire me every week if I don't run good, so I appreciate them. They put me on the spot. And yeah, our car was faster than Xfinity Xfinity 10G. I guess because I've never had Xfinity, but I'm gonna say that. But yeah, I just gotta thank y'all. I gotta thank you, Alex. For your hard work. So appreciate all of y'all.
I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna clip that and send it to Xfinity to see if they can pay you like they pay the Xfinity drivers every time they say that.
Yep. I'm expecting a paycheck on Tuesday or tomorrow. Yep, Tuesday.
Well, you're not gonna get that paycheck from me. You might get it from Xfinity. So just keep an eye out for that.
Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations on your P2 finish tonight, and we'll hopefully get to talk to you more later on this season.
Yes, sir. God bless you. Appreciate it.
As that was our runner-up finish tonight in Adam Boyles, and unfortunately, I don't see third place in Ray Rittenauer. And I could pull up Brian Clisters and talk to him about his race, but I don't know if he wants me to do that. I'm gonna think about it. Because again, third place is not here tonight, and unfortunately, when third place wasn't here week 1, we didn't interview. So we'll sit here and we'll go ahead and pull up Brian Clisters. Just pull him up here real quick. Hey, Brandon. I don't think he's there. Brain Clusters. Yeah, he's not there. Which I should have known that. But let's go ahead and go over your finishing order tonight. Again, Thornton Patterson was your winner tonight in that 45 machine. You did see Adam Boyle's great right now. Brand Clousters and Matt Cherry finish out your top 5. It looked like it was an interesting battle here coming to the line for 6 through. Yeah, well, I think this is coming to the line. No, this might be a little bit too far. There's a pretty interesting battle to see here from 6th to 10th. I mean, Coley get loose. Yeah, it was a pretty interesting battle there, 6th through 10th there. But Kelvin Mosier finished 6th, Coley 7th, Dingler 8th. Brian Mills 9th, and Shane Fuller round out your top 10 tonight. And 11th, we see the 46 machine of Chris Gill. He rebounded. He actually racked. We'll go ahead and let's see what happened here after the line. Oh, he gets loose coming to the line. Oh, and there's everyone just comes in piling afterwards. Typical, I guess, finish type of thing. But Chris Gill did finish 11th. You see Matt Quick finished 12th, started out 13th. Landon Polinsky 14th. He did qualify on the pole. I'm pretty sure he was a pole sitter tonight. And a bunch of laps early. You see Matt Welsenbach finished 15th. 16th tonight will be Paul Smith, and 17th in your last car in the lead lap tonight will be Dave Madsen. Manning Gregory, Joseph C. Gordon, 18th, 19th were 2 laps down. In 20th, 5 laps down was George Balfinis Jr. You can also see Rob Stewart also finishing 5 laps down in 21st. 7 laps down tonight. In 22nd will be Treston. 23rd tonight will be, unfortunately, Paul Majivka, 11 laps down. 24th, 23 laps down will be Andy Kosalova. 25th, 33 laps down will be Matt Clousters. 40 laps down. And 26th will be Kevin Hash. Brandon Pamutat starting park tonight. Again, he said he had to work in the morning. He's going off a lot. Very lack of sleep. So he's going to come home 27th. 132 laps down. And you can also see on our scoring pylon on the left side of the screen that Dylan Hale and Joseph Dolan technically registered in the event to make it a 29 car field, but it wasn't. But with that being said, just making sure I don't see third place right now in the chat. We're going to go ahead and wrap things up here tonight. Pretty exciting night from Bristol, Tennessee. We should be back out next Monday night, same time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time, from the state of New York for some road course racing. We haven't seen that in like almost a month, but we get some road course racing next week from Watkins Glen. But that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you guys next week. So long for now.